channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate, so take what does, leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, Gemmies. So today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to see what you aren't seeing. We're going to get a little deep into the unknown, and we're also going to get you some guidance. All right, so let's start off with a shadow card, because of course that is one of the things that we struggle with. We know that there's a dark side, but we don't know what we're really battling. And I feel like we need to be fully aware of ourselves, especially with this new season coming up for us, with the end of Saturn retrograde coming. Okay, so let's just see. Spirit, please tell me. Hey guys, don't forget to like, hurry up and sit down. Like and sit, okay? So Mirage, it says, being distracted and tired only makes the way ahead seem uninsurmountable. Give time to rest, reassess, then directions you need will be clearer. You guys are overdoing it. I heard spreading yourself thin. You need rest, Gemini. Even if you don't physically feel tired, your soul is tired. But I'm getting some Geminis fed up with life, with stuff overall. You're ready. I heard ready for change. You're ready for change. Change is coming, but I feel like you have to stop thinking that you need to be in control of it. You need to allow things to come to you, or you need to stay the course. I keep hearing overdoing it. Okay, so let's just hop right in. Let's see what the blind spot is. What's going on in Gemini's life that Gemini is not really seeing or noticing? What is going on? Yeah. Come in. I can't hear you. The what? None of the eggs were old. That you... Huh? They had what? Like what? Okay, I don't know. Alright, well, sorry guys. What is it that Gemini isn't seeing? What is it that Gemini isn't seeing? Oh, how stable you are, how well off you are, how good you're actually doing. I think some of you guys are really focused on the future or how to be better, but you're not paying attention to how far you've already come. Tell me more, Spirit. So I have the, yeah, look at this, 7 of Cups. Hyper focused on too much shit to really bask in all of your accomplishments now. It's like you're always pushing for more, which is a good thing, Gemini. It's a really good thing that you guys are ambitious, but you're not being grateful. It's like you're not giving yourself that pat on the back for staying in control. Even when things get hard, not giving up at that job, in that relationship, in a situation that you almost feel is draining you or taking too much time or effort from you. I feel like you're really stronger than you think you are, or again, you're not giving yourself that respect. Page of Pentacles, well, Knight of Pentacles. Even if you are, it just doesn't seem like it's enough. I want you guys to give yourselves a break. I'm hearing perfection freak. You want to make sure everything is perfect. You're worried too much about what other people possibly think of you as well. That doesn't make you feel any better, and it could be draining you as well. That could be why you feel tired. Especially if you're trying to keep up with a look or other people's view of you, which is still a look. What is the mask? What's being presented on the surface that you hide? Your past. Wow. Okay, so this reading has to get deep. Your past, for some of you, is childhood traumas. What you had to go through in order to reconnect. I think a lot of you guys are either trying to come off very strong or as if there wasn't a hardship for you. And it could be you pushing trauma to the back burner in order to be happy or in order to move past it. But I feel like it's also something that completes you. It's something that you need to face in order for you to realize how good things are for you. With the Five of Swords here, that it's almost like you're playing mind games with yourself, but it's sending you down a rabbit loop. Rabbit hole? Rabbit hole, but you're in a loop. People notice this about you, but they may feel like you're dishonest in ways. So this energy shows up differently for other people than who you are, especially if you're in a relationship or friends. Some people may even view you as fake, but it's not that you're fake. It's like, I went through it, I dealt with it, I'm over it. Why do I need to talk about it? Why do I need to share it? Why is that your business? Because they see you now and they feel like you're flourishing, possibly that you think you're better than them. Oh, I'm not getting into all of that. Anyways, moving forward. There could even be a conversation that comes up about this. That's very interesting. You're going to have a conversation with someone about your past. That could be why this is coming up right now. Could be a friend, a lover, a co-worker. I don't know why you're oversharing, but Gemini, be mindful of oversharing in the next couple of weeks. Queen of Wands is here. They're viewing you as somebody who's very strong, who has their shit together. But again, they feel like you're hiding something or you've been through a lot and you're keeping it to yourself. This person may either call you out or they may kind of nitpick. It may trigger you. I'm getting a trigger warning here. Because it's like they pull it out of you and then they judge you for it. Oh, King of Swords, you're not going to like that. That can end up being a big argument for you. Because in a moment of you being vulnerable, you may feel like this person is either taking advantage of that or, again, they're judging you. And we do not like to be judged. I'm not going to get into it, but we almost feel like, who are you to judge? Especially because people come to us with their business so much. When they talk to us and then they try to cast judgment on us for the same things that they do or how they act, it gets a little ugly. And I think that's kind of what this is. It could be in regards to a friendship. What is the energy tied into this? What is the energy? What is the motive? Why does Gemini need to go through this right now? Six of Wands. It's a wake-up call for you. I think when you're digging up things from the past that trigger you, it makes you stronger. But it also makes you very self-aware of the things that you still need to be gentle with, Gemini. Because I think sometimes you guys tend to be a little hard, especially my feminines. You guys use your masculine energy as a shield. So people don't really feel like you're that soft. But you are. You're a rough rider, but it's almost like a Sour Patch Kid. And that's why a lot of you guys choose to stay by yourself, but that's not a form of protection, Gemini. I feel like that's a form of unable to be, face is too far away. I didn't ask for nothing. Unable to be vulnerable or be seen by someone. Five of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like they wouldn't understand you anyway. Gemini, we are misunderstood, but I feel like in this instance, you could be pushing people away and calling it protecting yourself. Be mindful of that, especially if you're single. There can be someone coming your way who wants to connect with you. There could be someone who wants to spend time with you if this is not a romantic situation. Could be platonic. But for some reason, they just feel like you want to be in your own space or you're not really that interested. Let's see what you're showing up as. Nine of Pentacles. Not really interested in lollygagging with anybody. Could be a friend. Someone may be asking you to go out this weekend. They could even want to come to your house and drink. Yeah, Three of Swords. I don't think that's a good idea. Follow your intuition, but they want to. They feel pushed away by you. You may even hurt this person's feelings turning them down on the invite, especially if it's a new person or a lover who wants to spend time with you. I was not supposed to tell that, huh? That scared the shit out of me, y'all. What the hell? That's crazy as hell. My phone is on a stand and it just flew off. I'm telling y'all too much business. Okay. New spread. I'm going to leave that alone because clearly I was getting too far in y'all business. Let's get into love. Because what the fuck? You ain't have to throw my phone at me. Scared the shit out of me. What do we have for Jimmy's in love? Energy for Jimmy's in love. What do we have in regards to Jimmy's? Singles first. Pay attention to the red flags. True love. Chemistry. Again, I'm getting a pushing away energy. Someone either liking you who's already in your world, but you're trying to be steady or stable. You don't want to seem like you're doing too much too early. But this person really likes you. They may feel like you lack vulnerability. If this person hasn't showed up in your life yet, they could be showing up this weekend or sometime in the next up and coming weeks. If you don't go outside that much, there's a website that this person could meet you on. Social media. It could be Facebook for a lot of my Geminis. Y'all still on Facebook? You're going to be worried about if this person really likes you. For some of you, it's going to be in person if you meet this person online. Others of you, you're going to be wondering what this person's true intentions are. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about this person in Gemini singles energy. Who is this person in Gemini singles energy? I heard daydreaming. Ace of Pentacles in a reverse. You guys are a little pessimistic when it comes to commitment. You may not even be really open to dating or taking anybody serious. You're worried about your money, especially if you're having financial issues. It's like, Ashley, I'm thinking of a master plan. I'm trying to get out of the city or your city, maybe wanting to move. Yeah, there's something here about financial issues, Jimmy's. And it's crazy because I flipped the deck because I thought the deck was in the reverse. And then two more came out in reverse. It's a lack of confidence here for you in the dating field. And I think because of that, you're like, I'm just not going to deal with it at all. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse, though. Be careful how you view shit. You could be in a negative energy, and it could be showing up in your love life that way because of how you're thinking about it. Person coming towards you could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I have Taurus again, and Libra. Heavy on a fixed sign. Earth sign. Could be a possible Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You're coming off very standoffish and stubborn. Four of Swords in the reverse. Someone is very restless in regards to you because they're used to having their way or being able to do what they want, but they may feel like you're giving them a run for their money when they are chasing after you, trying to get to know you. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They feel like you're different, and because you're so different to them, they want to figure you out. They're trying to act like they're not stressed about you, or they're trying to act like you don't faze them, but you do. You faze this person a lot, and they wonder if they're missing something when it comes to your level of dating, or in regards to you and what your worth is. You could be making this person question their worth. Yeah, you are. You're making somebody wonder if they're good enough for you, or for women like you or men like you. Even if you haven't seen this person in person, because I am getting an air of dating someone online, they're worried about meeting you in person. This person is worried about whether or not you would judge them on their looks. Someone is not who you think they are as well. So be careful of messages or friend requests from people who don't really know you. New, oh, for some of you, it's even someone who is acting, okay, so they're stealing someone's identity. They're stealing someone's identity and they're going to be messaging you. But this person really wants to meet you and they're worried about how you're going to view them in person. Be careful, singles. Be careful, singles. Who is this person? Is this someone that singles already know? Yeah. Could either be someone that you were in a connection with. This person could have moved on from you and gotten a relationship. That's why they're hitting you up from somebody else's page. You can know that they're hitting you up from a fake page in that case. But for others of you, this person wants to stay mysterious because they're not your type. And they know that you're out of their league. For others of you, if this is someone that you're meeting in person, they're going to put on a mean facade for you. They're going to come off like they have it all together, like they're serious about you, like they're serious about their work, or very serious about their life, that they're grounded, but they're not. This person is lying. Why? Well, I know for a fact they want to come off bigger than the program. Five of Pentacles, they ain't got shit. Oh, Geminis. Okay. They don't have shit. But you're different and they like you. You girl, be careful. Wife and a bum. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving someone who's going to dress nice and shiny, drive a nice car. You're going to find out that it's their friend's shit or it's the only outfit that they got. You're going to find out that this person is completely different than what they showed you. And if you're already dealing with this person, you can start to notice certain inconsistencies. Spirit, please tell me why does Gemini have to deal with this person? What the hell is going on here? Seven of Cups. So some of you guys are trying to date, but again, there's some healing energy that needs to still happen. And it seems like because you are still in that in-between where you need to possibly focus on yourself and realize what you want or what you don't want, you're still pushing people away, and so you're getting people with like energy, faking it till they're making it, right? So you're getting a lot of faking it till they're making it people too. And this person, quite frankly, coming towards you is faking it until they make it. Could be an Aquarius. I definitely feel like for a minute, it could be a couple of days, could be a couple of weeks, you're investing into this person, and this can be a warning for you guys to just not take things at face value. All right, singles. Anything else coming towards my singles in regards to relationships or connections? I keep wanting to tell you to focus on your money. So whatever you're doing while you're dating, your main focus should still be on the bag, okay? We're not taking off work to go lay up. We're not going to be late because we were out partying or dating last night. We are going to make sure that our focus is still 110% on the goal. What is the goal for you? It's going to change for everybody else. Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, and Two of Wands. And this is why. Because options are going to be a little devastating for you. I feel like with the Five of Wands here and the Knight of Swords, it's a part of internal conflict with you not trusting anybody, and then people giving you reasons not to trust them on top of that. So it's a double whammy. Like, okay, if I try to trust them, they're on some bullshit. But then if I don't trust them, I'm on some bullshit. So where do I stand? You stand with focus, making your focus about your money and letting these people come towards you and figuring things out as they come. I do feel like you're destined for true love. I think there are some Geminis who are questioning whether or not they're going to be in a serious relationship ever because, you know, again, everybody ain't shit. You just said it. There are a lot of red flags out there, and this is why Spirit wants to make sure that you're paying attention. Okay, no bullshit. You can have chemistry with a person who is a terrible individual, and that person will come off like the greatest gift to earth until you get a little too deep in. And I think Spirit is trying to prepare you for that, and probably has been for a while, but now that you are catching on, you yourself needs to heal. You can't be the red flag either, Gemini, in relationships or connections, because you've been hurt. Hurt people hurt people. You've been bumping into a lot of hurt people, whether or not it's been because of their childhood, whether it's been because of past relationships, whether it's because they hurt themselves. You don't want to transmute that energy into someone who's healed or on the right path. And this is why I think you're kind of going through this sway of energy. It's getting better, but I don't think you guys are ready for a serious relationship yet, to be honest. You're going to have some rendezvous. I see rendezvous. I even see some sex here. For some of you. Others of you, you're saving yourself. And that's beautiful too. I don't mean that in the most sarcastic way. But I almost feel like it's easy for you to save yourself because you haven't really had anybody to really open Pandora's box. I don't think it's that hard. I just think, you know, nobody is really worth it for you, okay? So anyways, let's get some advice, and we'll go over to the Gemmies who are connected to someone. Advice for my Geminis who are single. Advice for Geminis who are single. Advice for my single Geminis. What advice do they need to know in regards to love? So you have the Six of Pentacles. So yes, we are going to be giving people the same energy that they're giving us, right? But Gemini, I want you to allow people to give you a little bit more, because I feel like you're naturally a lover. You are the sign of the lovers. So when you like somebody, you got to kind of, you know, fall back a little bit to be normal, because your normal is always extra to the regular person. You understand me? Because you are the sign of the lovers, you come in automatically on 100. It's like you start in love and then you're subtracting as you're going down when it comes to a person and how much you're going to care about them. Whereas though people are coming towards you and they're like, I don't love Gemini, let's grow and see where it gets. And y'all are meeting in the middle, with you falling out of that person's life, or you not caring because this person has been doing too much, and them caring about you more because you spent the time. And that's where y'all get off the same page at. It's almost like you're never there, and y'all are only meeting when you're almost ready to give up or you don't care anymore. So it's very weird, but because again, you are the lovers, it's backwards. Okay, now slow. Oh, the Magician is here. Your advice is to slow down. Slow down, Geminis. And this could even be when you're dating someone. Not rushing to commit, not rushing to get to the next level. All right. So Gemini singles, what do we have for you? Energy, please, for Gemini singles. I am exhausted, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have the energy to yell, scream, laugh, nothing. And it's crazy because the baby is sleeping all night. I'm just tired. It could be because I'm breastfeeding. I don't have no fucking energy. All right. So Geminis who are connected, they're a soulmate. I think as you guys get to know each other more, you may get a little triggered by things that you assumed about this person. I'm not going to say that they were deceptive. I think that you had an idea of your person in your mind, and you're realizing that this person isn't that person, or they're not who you think they are. But they didn't lie. You know, you may even feel like they may have gaslighted you, and perhaps they did. But I think that you're getting to a point in your relationship where you're reviewing them, you know, who they were in the beginning and who they are now. And you like, nigga, you a liar. You know, you weren't who you were, who you said you were, or you know, there's some inconsistencies in your life right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So tell me what's going on with my Geminis who are connected. Energy for Gemmies who are connected. This person could also be changing. Like maybe in the beginning they were very sweet, nice, always there for you, and you feel like they're kind of pulling back or getting lazy, and you're like, is this really who you were? Or are you just trying to get me to be on you, excuse me, be on you or to fall in love with you. Is this what I'm working with now? I don't know if I like that. Yep. I think you may be questioning your connection, how deep it is, or whether or not you're seeing the truth of the matter. Although it seems like you guys are deeply connected, you're wondering if your person feels the same way you do in regards to stability, long term. They do. They do. This person views you as someone that they could marry or they should be with long term, maybe even having children with. If you guys already have children, this is kind of what they expected or what they wanted from you. But with the Seven of Swords here, I definitely feel like how you guys got there could have been a little deceptive. What they could have told you or what they didn't tell you, little mishaps. This could be something as vague as not telling you that they had bad credit, you know, making it seem like they had good credit and then you find out later that their credit is shot. Or when you first met them, they told you that they were single and then you find out years later that they were in a relationship with somebody and they didn't tell you. It's something like that. But your person is a little stressed out because they know that you know that they weren't who they said they were. They're getting caught in it now, and it's at the wrong time. This could be where I said that the lines are getting crossed at, because now this person is in love with you. You know, this person is giving you all they got. Even if it isn't a whole lot for you, even if you crave more, they're seriously like, this is all I got. Put it in your hand, hold it seriously. But this person is worried that now either they're getting karma or the shift is coming, and they like to be on top. This person may have felt like they were in control more when they were single, or they were more in control when you didn't know so much about them, when they had a different image, when you had a different image of them. So now this person is going to be trying to do things to get you either happy or again back in that mind frame of them being a good person or better than possibly what you think of them now. Especially if this person has done something to you, possibly cheating, stepping out, not being honest with you in some sort of way, to get you to feel like you can trust them again. So tell me what's happening in the near future for my Gemmies who are connected in this person. Six of Cups. Definitely trying to... Okay, so y'all are going to have a conversation if you haven't already about this. I feel like this person is going to want to try to clear up the air. They want to clear the air with you about what they think you may have gotten mixed up. Because again, this can be you assuming, but they never told you, but you feel like they implied without saying in regards to certain situations. This person is definitely going to be working your nerves, because one thing about a Gemini is when they have things in their head, baby, it's in their head. You can't tell them that you didn't say that, that you didn't mean that, that your actions didn't state that, even if you didn't say anything. And with the Queen of Cups in a reverse, don't expect for them to be nice about it. So cross watcher, if you're dating a Gemini, I would just say, okay, you're right. Because any of your wrong, any discrepancies in how they think or how they feel may trigger Gemini in the worst way. And it's not going to be pretty. Look, Ace of Swords in the reverse is going to get nasty. I'm not saying Gemini's right. But I'm saying that when Gemini is in a bad mood, when she's feeling like the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse comes out, you may want to stand down a little bit. Because look, King of Wands, there goes ego. And when Gemini gets in their ego, they're not that loving person that you thought you knew. They're actually very egotistical, and they will eat your ass up real quick, real nasty. And that couldn't happen, because in that moment, you're not their lover. You are their opponent, and they are going to try to win. I said try, because it's an empty victory, but they will do it. So what's happening in this situation for Gemini, and what should Gemini do? Magician. So again, There's a bit of deflection here or manipulation, but I think it's because your person is trying their best to get you back on the same page, because they just want to move forward. They feel like you guys were working on this or doing really good. They don't want to beef with you. But Gemini, I think this is something that stays on your mind a lot. You are an overthinker and a deep thinker when it comes to love or this person in general. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords here, you don't want to act like you don't know what's going on. You don't want to push it to the back burner. You want to see what's going on. You want to fill in the gaps. There's a need to know. So Spirit, please tell me, what advice do we have for my Geminis who are connected? The Lovers is here. The Ten of Wands. And the Two of Swords. You have to decide. One second, guys. I stole your shirt. My bad. I got. Oh, you was looking for this shirt. Oh. Okay, so. Hold on, guys, really quickly.
Like when I need it, ain't it?
My bad. I done lost my train of thought. Everybody wants to come in and talk to me. I've been in here all day not doing nothing. So you have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. We want to make sure that if we are going to be dealing with this person or deciding to stay with them, that we are having this conversation for the last fucking time. Whatever it is, whatever happens, if it just happened, if it been happened, we're not going to continuously bring up something that should be over or done with, because Gemini, you set your ass down and you stayed. Okay, we're moving forward. And I feel like if you're going to be moving forward, you have to get in the energy of actually getting yourself forward. And I'm not saying you got to be fully healed. I'm just warning you now that if you continue to nitpick about something that's happened and your person is really showing up as someone who's trying to do better and willing to do better because they want this, and you keep pounding in their head that they did something wrong back in 07, it doesn't make it worthwhile for them to continue to work with you or for you for the relationship. It makes this person back away or back up. All right, so it's all right to have a conversation about your feelings. Don't OD. Don't Queen of Cups in a reverse and start getting nasty, and with the the Ace of Swords in reverse, start acting crazy. All right. All right, so let's see what we have for a Rebel deck card. Where is my Rebel deck cards? There we go. And then we'll do an all signs, and I'll get you guys out of here because 33 minutes is crazy. If you think someone is lying, they are. Gemini. This goes for singles and people in a relationship. I think that your energy is heightened when your intuition is involved. You know that people are lying. And I don't even think this is just in regards to relationships. Well, romantic relationships. This is anybody who pings on your energy. And you know what I mean when I say it pings on your energy. They're next to you and you hear them talking, and they're on a bus and they're like, yeah, my car is in the shop. You know it's a lie. Either, yeah, you can stay and have that conversation with that person, or you can cut it off there. But you're probably going to be right. Whatever energy that you're in, like, okay, prime example, and I'm going to start the all signs. My daughter just started school. And she's very sensitive in energy, and she comes home and she tells me everything. She's a Pisces. She said, I raised my hand for my teacher and she didn't answer me. And then when I started to get upset, she said, boo-hoo. So I immediately went to school because I wanted to know why she thought that saying boo-hoo to a kid who was trying to actively participate was acceptable and professional. So she said, Maya's one of my favorite students. I thought we were cool. So, it was a light joke. I said, what is the joke? I said, okay, where's the joke at? Because I feel like you're gaslighting me. And she looked at me and I looked at her and we blinked. I guess she wasn't expecting for me to call her out on it. But that's what it was. It was gaslighting. You were trying to be funny. You were trying to be funny, but it wasn't a joke. She wasn't playing. You're going to notice. And I do think that you can call it out, but you don't have to. But just know that you're right. Okay? So, all the way from Aries to Pisces, what do we have for all signs? All the way from Aries to Pisces, what do we have for all signs? If you're dealing with Aries, this person's not over you, or they're not done with you. The relationship is stagnant if you guys are in a relationship with an Aries, and I feel like it's because this person and you can't get on the same page, but it's not because they don't understand you, it's because they don't want to. Okay? Taurus isn't trying to be a family right now with anyone, not just you, with anyone. This person loves attention. They may even love the attention that they're getting from you, but they're not looking for just you in a relationship. They may have some family or mommy issues. I'm getting mommy specifically, but it could be dad too. Mommy issues that are a blockage for this person to love. You're going to find out something about a Gemini that may throw you off. I think it's going to hurt your feelings a little bit. It's definitely unexpected, but be careful not to drink too much. There's a Cancer who really likes you, or someone, it could be a new Cancer for some of you. I think it's going to scare you. You're not going to know what to do with this Cancer, possibly because you weren't expecting this to happen, or you weren't expecting this person to act like this. They could be very intense. If this is an old Cancer, they could be trying to make up for something they feel like they did wrong. Whether you notice that they did something wrong or not, they're going to be trying to make something up to you. You'll notice that they're doing more. Leo finds you very attractive, but they want to be chased. Virgo feels like you're extra. Either you're very argumentative, you always have something to say. They also feel like you're never in a great mood, like maybe you're content and then you teeter-totter off the edge. This person wants to see more of a different side of you, or a more stable side of you. You and Libra need to have a conversation. I feel like this person really likes you, but I don't think you know how serious they are about you. This person is very emotional. Scorpio wants to take you serious, but they have someone else, or they have something in the back burner that's stopping them from being 100% committed. You and Sagittarius are soulmates. I feel like you both know it, but there needs to be some growing or maturity happening before you guys can really take off. And it's funny because I feel like some of you guys may have children with the Sagittarius already. You could not be talking to one. There could be some distance, but you guys are going to come back around because there's a very divine or destined connection between the two of you. There's a Capricorn who's getting over you. This person may have felt like it was a missed opportunity at one time, but now they're starting to accept it as it is what it is. There's an Aquarius who's holding on to you. I feel like this person may want to come out and be different or show you a different side of them. They're being very, okay, so they're being honest with you now. They could have been lying to you about something before, and now they're being honest with you. You don't know which one to take. Take what they're saying to you now as the truth. There's a Pisces who's in love with you, but they want to take things slow. Why? This person has anxiety, and love scares the hell out of them. So it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. I feel like you guys have to learn how to stick to your boundaries. There's a reason why you've chosen not to do things, or a reason why you're choosing to take things slow, or there's a reason why you don't want to mess with that person again. There's a reason why you cut that person off. It's a reason why you moved out of state. It's a reason why you stopped talking to your mom. You can't be afraid to stand on business even if you get lonely. There's a reason why you chose to be celibate. There's a reason why you don't want to buy that shoe. Don't go against that. Don't go against yourself at all, especially not in this season. Again, from now until the end of Saturn retrograde. Look up the time because I don't have the specific dates, all right? All right, you guys, until next time, let's see what... Oh, my back. Let's see what we have for... all signs. I don't have that many. Ooh. And I'm not going to be on that long. Oh, of course my husband would let the fucking laptop die. Can you hear me now? Yes. Yes. Okay. So I only have 2 so far. I'm only going to be on until 7:30. I have Destiny and Jalea. You guys both can type your questions now. If anybody else wants to send a Cash App or a PayPal, please do it immediately. Because I'm going to get off as soon as it starts to get slow. Okay? Alright, so should Destiny go for her certification? Should Destiny go for her certification? Should Destiny go for her certification? Yes. But know that it's going to be time consuming, but it'll make you more money in the long run. Definitely a money move here, but just, I don't know if you're working or you have other things going on. You're going to have to be focused because I do feel like it's not going to be easy. There's going to be certain obstacles in regards to learning or having enough time to study outside of school, maybe at home. But the World card here, it's going to be life-changing. It's a big change. The Queen of Wands is here. It also makes you feel more confident moving forward because you've accomplished the goal. I don't know. You got to tell me which one. Which one makes more money? All right, so Jalea, you just wanted a general. Is there anything hidden from Jalea that Jalea needs to be aware of right now? Anything hidden from Jalea that Jalea needs to be aware of right now? They're $11.11. Spirit, please tell me. Is there anything that Jalea needs to know that she's not aware of right now? Hey, Sarah. 8 of Wands. There's some unexpected communication coming towards you. But I think you're not going to know if you should respond. Yeah, it's almost like, what should my response be? What should I say or what should I do? Why? The Sun card, you're really happy to hear from whoever this is, or you do want to have a conversation with this person, but at the same time, you're not supposed to talk to them. Maybe this is a boundary that you were supposed to let this person go. Hi, Alex. But with the Temperance card here, I think you're going to go against your boundary and talk to this person. Could be a friend or an ex. Spirit, what should she do? Nine of Wands. You're not supposed to talk to this person. What should Jalea do if this person does reach out soon? Queen of Cups. Put yourself first. King of Wands. Yeah, because this person has a very selfish energy to them, but I also feel like when they feel like they're losing you or they're not getting what they want, they tend to latch onto you to pull you back in. So be mindful. It could be an ex. It could be an ex, but or a friend that you may have cut off. This person is very intrusive with their energy as well. Okay? Jalea, you said, what else do you want to know, Jalea? If there's any good news coming in or just a general, nothing specific. Okay. So, Spirit, please tell me, any good news coming in for Jalea? Anything that Jalea... There's a better job coming towards you, but you have to be able to take a leap of faith. There could be travel involved. It could be a little distance, but it's worth it. Do you drive? Do you drive, Jalea? You have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So it seems like you're a little confused as to where you're supposed to be moving forward. But with the High Priestess here and the Page of Cups, I want you to pay attention to your intuition when it comes to things that are being presented to you. Like maybe you wake up one day and you're like, you know what, I should start a TikTok. Yes, you should. You should start doing reels on TikTok. Maybe you're like, I should start baking cookies and selling them. You know, I'm using this for... I'm working on getting a car after getting my tummy tuck in the next 3. So that's a big part of your transformation. The car, the tummy tuck, but there's a job. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a job. There's a job or a change at your job that's going to be worthwhile, but you have to be willing to do it. You can't be scared. Okay? I have the Knight of Swords here. It almost is saying don't... Somebody is sending cash to the wrong Cash App. I hope they are using the link that's in the comment section. I really do. Because it does seem like somebody... I was just about to log in too. Somebody is not following the instructions and they are using the wrong link. Who sent it to one and didn't follow the link? Hold on, guys. Yeah, somebody is sending it to the wrong Cash App. Sorry about that, Jalea. It went to the wrong Cash App because you sent it to the wrong Cash App. The link is in the comment section. I sent out something last week saying that I don't use that one anymore. It's closed. So I get the notifications, but I can't use it. That's why I put the X on it. Yeah, let's say it was you. You guys have to use the link. I can't even see what you posted in it because it doesn't allow me to open it. I only have a business account with Cash App now. Let me see. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything on this one. Yeah, you guys have to use the link. That just fucked everything up. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let me log into it at all. See if it lets you take it back. I don't know if it will, but see if it will, because it looks like you just sent it. Everybody, please use the link. Even if you have an old one for me, I can't use that one anymore. Okay? So anyways, Lisette. I'm sorry, Lisette. Jalea, I want you to pay closer attention to what you're doing, or it seems to be like inklings. Pay attention to the inklings that you're going to be getting, because they're going to be very important moving forward, especially if things just fall out the sky. Like you get a call tomorrow and they're like, come in, we have an interview ready for you, or you are walking past somewhere and you see a car for the amount that you're looking for. You may want to go inquire about it. All right. All right, so next I have, why isn't the other people okay, so Athea Garcia, I haven't heard from you in a while. Athea Garcia, where have you been? Sarah, you're next. Lisette, let me know if they let you take the money back out. I'm over here trying to hit customer service up, but they suck. It's like once you send something. So have you been doing questions, Kathia? Yeah, this is not. I don't like the fact you've been there the whole time under a different name. So there's probably a lot of people who are still here under a different name. That's funny as hell. What's your question? Wow. Oh, just watching. Okay, well, that makes sense. Lisette, did it let you cancel the cash apps? Because I'll still do the ones that you sent me. Just please, guys, don't send it to the old cash app. I don't have it anymore. Is court going to go in your favor? Is court going to go in Lisette's favor? Hi, June. Is court going to go in Lisette's favor? It's dark in here. Let me see if I can turn the light up. Is court going to go in Lisette's favor? Is court going to go... Ooh. Yeah, you sent 3. You sent 2 from the other account. I can't see it, so you're going to have to write. If you wrote your questions in there, you're going to have to rewrite them on here. And then the other one I have in the right account. All right, so 7 of Swords, no, because someone's not going to be honest. Or they're not going to believe you. Why am I getting you being interrogated or hers? Say that again. Let me see. Is court going to go in my favor? So what? That's not hers. Kathia. Explain. Am I saying the wrong name? Is that what's happening? I said Lisette. Hey, Shay. Yeah, I'm still taking questions until 7:30. We got 15 more minutes. I did. I'm sorry. All right. So, I'm sorry, Kathia. Let's see. Will Kathia's court case go in her favor? Will Kathea's court case go in her favor? Will Kathea's court case go in her favor? Yes. What's that? What you got going on? If there's some money owed to you, then you'll get it. But if you are winning a court case, you may have to pay court fees. So I don't know your situation, but I want you to stop stressing about it. King of Wands, I feel like you're really good at defending yourself. And with the Three of Wands here, the outcome seems like it goes exactly how you want it to. But don't do anything risky. Like, be as honest as you possibly can. And don't come off too, like, it seems like you're a little jittery or nervous. Try your best to relax and calm down so they don't think you're lying. Okay? You had 2 questions? I didn't see that. 1 second. Kathia, you only sent $12. You want to send more? They say, listen. Thank you. I keep getting you two mixed up. All right, so Lisette. Thank you, Kathia. Lisette, you're after Sarah. So it's Sarah, then Lisette, then Alex, okay? Sarah, you said, why am I seeing so many angel numbers? Why is Sarah seeing so many angel numbers? What's going on with that? What is the message? 5 of Swords. To watch your surroundings or watch your back. In love. There's someone that you need to watch out for in love. I feel like this person is good at playing mind games. You could be giving this person your energy. You could keep giving them your energy. Is this Brandon? You can keep giving this person your energy, but they could be very toxic for you in nature. And that's why Spirit is trying to throw you. You need to actually look up those numbers. Are you looking up those numbers? They're coming up when you're doing something that you're not supposed to, or thinking about something that could be detrimental to you. They're going to keep sending them, but with the Page of Pentacles, I want you to catch them before it's too late. Because it looks like you're trying to do the right thing, or you're trying to set yourself up for success, I heard. But with the King of Wands here, this person is kind of blocking your energy. Look, Knight of Wands. And they're not even consistent with it, but you're giving this person too much power. You see how they go from a knight to a king with you? And that should be fucking impossible. And the Hermit is here. You know better. Who the hell is that? What do I need to know right now? What does Sarah need to be aware of right now? What does Sarah... Okay, that fell. Page of Pentacles. There's a new job coming your way. There's a new job, a new opportunity at work if you're already working. But I feel like you have to start something all over. So if it's a new title at your job, but it's the job you're already at, you have to start all over in regards to training, getting to know the role. It could be different than what you've been doing as well. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. But you're going to be happier here. You're going to be more respected here. You're going to learn more here too. It's a chance to level up. Also, I want you to be careful of taking things the wrong way. I feel like there can be a mix of communication, a miscommunication between you and somebody. It could be an air sign or a water sign. I feel like this person means well, but you could take it as a dig or a lie, and that could trigger you. So I want you to take time before you get slick with somebody. Before you get slick with somebody or take something that they say the wrong way. Either ask them what they meant by it, or don't say shit at all. Because I do feel like you may be hearing things from the wrong set of ears. The Wheel of Fortune is here too. I do feel like there's going to be a stroke of luck for you in regards to what? Eight of Cups. You walked away from something recently because you felt like you deserved better or you were worth more. You did the right thing. I don't know what that's in regards to, but Spirit needed you to know that. Will my weight loss journey work out? I'm sticking to it this time. You're right. Me too. Especially now. I feel like I gained the most weight right after I had the baby, so I'm trying to like be really vigilant on what I'm eating and just keeping myself hydrated. It's harder than people think, especially when you're on a go. It's like you want to go and grab a burger from a fucking restaurant, but you're like, no, 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 go home and eat grass. Davion calls it fucking grass. Will Sarah's weight loss journey work out for her as long as she stays consistent? Yes, you'll see great results. Meal prep. You need to meal prep. Make sure you're doing it ahead of time, because that's one of the things that make you eat fast food. If there's nothing already to eat, you're gonna order something or you're gonna go and get something. You have to change the way you eat. There needs to be more vegetables or something incorporating your diet. And even while you're at work, you need to bring healthy things with you. You have to stay consistent with fiber or carbs, I heard. Queen of Wands, though, the Page of Swords, it's going to make you look so much better. If you, I don't know why I'm getting that. There's something about your weight loss journey that makes you look better. Maybe it's refreshing. It makes you feel more confident as well. Ace of Cups, you love your results, though. So, yes, be consistent as possible. Can't stop thinking about Brandon. How does he feel? Oh, there he goes. I knew Brandon was somewhere. I knew Brandon was somewhere. Let's see. How does Brandon feel about Sarah? How does Brandon feel about Sarah, Spirit? Like you're his soulmate? He's waiting for you to come back. Do you have him blocked or you're not talking to him? He's waiting to talk to you again? Yeah, he feels like you're blocking his energy. You got two cards. He's like, yeah, she's not fucking with me right now. The Strength card, yeah. All cards of obstacles, holding back, not talking to him, being defensive. But he wants a 10 of Wands. It's very hard. It's hard for him to not talk to you. But he's holding back too. He may feel like he doesn't have a choice. Why does he feel blocked off? Why does he feel blocked off from Sarah? He kind of stressing a little bit. King of Pentacles. He's stressing because he's used to having his way. He's used to having you. Yeah, he's used to having you, and he may feel like now you're not interested or you're rejecting him. Wheel of Fortune, he's waiting. He's waiting to see whether or not you're going to say something. Your advice is not to say a motherfucking thing. Your advice is not to bite when it comes to him trying to either get back in your good graces or for y'all to reconnect in any way. So maybe it is time to let Brandon go. Okay, and if you did it already, then you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. That could be that luck thing that's coming up in the near future. You're listening, so things are taking off for you. Okay, so let's set. Hi, let's set. Let's do your first one. Will my boyfriend get a promotion? Will Lisette's boyfriend get a promotion? Thank you, Sarah. Will Lisette's boyfriend get the promotion? Will Lisette's boyfriend get the promotion? Yes. He's going to make a lot more money too. The World card is here. Oh, this is almost life-changing. The Death card, Eight of Pentacles. He'll be working a lot more hours though. You may feel neglected. He's going to be working a lot more. Nine of Pentacles. But it benefits you too. So don't be extra. You may not trust him when he starts working like this, but he's really going to be working. There's going to be some trust issues in this promotion. I don't know why. Either it's because of he's making more, he's working more hours, and it's coming from you. So your second question is, will I find a new job before I have to go back to work? Will Lisette find a new job before she has to go back to work? Will Lisette find a new job before she has to go back to work? Yeah, but it's like, yeah, you will find a new job, but I don't know if you're going to take the job. It almost feels like you rather stay where you're at than be at this job, this new job. Why? Three of Wands. It's not much of a difference in pay, and you may be like, if I'm going to start over, I want more, or the hours may be off. Four of Wands. One may be closer. The one that you're at may be closer in commute. But with the Hangman here, there's factors that make you want to go to the new job as well. So it's almost like you're tied between the two. But Spirit is saying make a clear decision once you're healed. So I don't know what that means for you. Don't push it, or don't try to overextend until you're ready. Okay. And your last question is just a general. Please give me a general for Lisette. What does Lisette need to know? Alex, you can type your question. Thank you, Lisette. I see it, Sarah. I don't have that many people, so it's fine. Spirit, please tell me. Andrea, these are Cash App questions. Did you pay through Cash App or PayPal? Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. You may be worried right now that your finances aren't going to get any better, but they do. I do feel like you're going to be in a position of power very soon, either at work or in your life. You may feel like you don't have that much right now, or you're scarce about money. Five of Swords, though, it's almost like you're worrying prematurely. What do you mean when you say worrying prematurely if she's already not working? Because she still has money. You still have money coming in. Okay. The Magician, you're going to be making more money. It almost seems like something from your past comes up again, and that's how you make more money. So maybe it's like you used to do something in the past for money, or a job that you used to have. Not that same job comes back up, but the title or the position at another company comes back up. Or you go back to your job and you make more money. Is this a job that she's at already? Yeah. I think you're staying where you're at. I don't know if you like that too much. But you're also getting a pay increase when you go back. Or you're working more hours when you go back. Knight of Wands, the Devil. You're tired of the job. I don't know if I should go part-time or full-time because my baby. I want to be home. Oh, you just had a baby, Lisette? Congratulations. It looks like you're going to be picking full-time, baby. 2 hours away? Oh, my God. I don't like that. Hi, Alex. Your first one is whatever comes up. So, Spirit, what do we have for Alex? What does Alex need to know right now? I heard shake your tail feather. So, you need to go out and dance? You could be in the limelight soon. People are going to be paying attention to you. A lot of fucking attention to you. Why? What are you doing? I heard turning heads. You may need to go out, or there's something coming up where you'll get a lot of attention or recognition for. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel, but it's after you've already shut down. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now they want to stand on business about you. Now they want to be in their masculine, but they weren't before. This person did really like you, but I think they may have been playing hard to get. Queen of Pentacles, but you were always the one. You were always the best pick of the litter. Their ego got in the way, but now they still have to let their ego down to come back to you or to have you. And I feel like this person is going to be almost, I'm getting like a dog tucking their tail. Like, you ever seen a dog do something wrong and then their owner walks in? That's what it feels like. It feels like this person is looking at you like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to do it like that, but I did. I was wrong. Again, I'm sorry. It's like that. Um, but they're owning it. Four of cups. You don't want it, or at least you're gonna be acting like you don't want it. Okay. What's your second question? So, Lisette, what do you want to do? You can't. Well, yeah, that's hard. 2 hours is hard. 2 hours is definitely hard. Tell me about my job. What you want to know about your job, Alex? After Alex is Miss Grant. Spirit, tell me about Alex's job. What does Alex need to know about his job right now? Anything specific, Alex? What does Alex need to know about his job? Oh, congratulations. Let's see. Tell me what's going on in regards to Alex's job. 6 of Swords. Oh, you're getting it. You're getting your wish. So if your wish is to have this new position, you're getting it, but it's hard. It's not going to be as easy as you think it is, and I feel like there's a bit of aggravation tied to it for a little bit more money. It's more, but it's a little bit. But I do feel like you'll make peace with it, or you'll step up to the occasion. I mean, of course. But Spirit is like, are you willing to do that? Are you going to have enough patience to do that? Because it's going to be a bit treacherous. I'm also getting, with this new position, new attention. This could be where that attention is coming from, because it's showing up again. Let me just see. Why is the Page of Wands here for Alex in this new job? Why is this Page of Wands here for Alex in his new job? The Wheel of Fortune. Someone else wanted this position. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be a little jealous. And the funny thing is, it doesn't even have to be somebody you worked with. This is just someone who knows that you're getting ahead in life. They're jealous. Could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn, but no, it looks like co-workers. It's cool. It's definitely another co-worker who's jealous. You may notice they get a little snappy, or they start acting extra. Your boss or the person who's going to be over you is also an asshole with the Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They have a smart ass mouth. Could also be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm getting triggering energy from this person, like, what the fuck you say? But not being able to say what the fuck you said because you don't want to lose your job. All right, so Miss Grant, thank you, Alex. How will the reconciliation go with you and RW? Wait, what? How will the reconcile go? Oh, right now with me and Julian. Spirit, please, you're welcome. Spirit, please tell me, how will the reconciliation go between Miss Grant and Julian? How will the reconciliation go between Miss Grant and Julian? How will the reconciliation go between Miss Grant and Julian? 4 of Pentacles. Why are y'all reconciling if y'all are not going to be upfront with each other? I don't think it's dishonest. I just don't think you guys are still comfortable with the connection. It's like you miss somebody, and that initial reconnect is very emotional, and you guys are happy, but the same problem still exists between the two of you, possibly about why y'all didn't make it, or what the issue is between you two and why y'all can't make it. The Strength card, someone has a big problem stepping outside their ego. Could be him. And it seems like you're very guarded in regards to either this person's ego or their lack of consistency with you. When people hear a lack of consistency, a lot of times they think of the person showing up, but you could be in a room with a motherfucker and I'm still not be there with you. And I feel like that's your story. This person will be with you, but they're not really attentive with you, and that's a big problem. And I feel like it may start happening. I mean, it may continue to happen, but with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands, y'all are definitely reconnecting, or at least there's a big possibility for it. But with the Three of Wands, I don't think it's what you expect in the long run, and that could be the problem. And that is a problem, okay? Sarah, you can type your questions. You have 3 more, and then let me see. After Sarah is Alex. I'm already over my time. If you guys are going to send any more questions, this would be the time to do it. If not, after Alex, I will be done. Please let me know before I get to Alex, because once I get to Alex, I'm already ready to shut my computer off, okay? So, Sarah, I'm in nursing school. You mentioned a new job or something new. It is something to do with nursing. Is it something to do with nursing or around it? Is this new job that Sarah is connected to going to be in nursing? Is this new job coming towards Sarah going to have something to do with nursing? Maybe, but not necessarily in the realm of... Okay, so the Star card is here too. Hey, Jami, no problem. Ace of Pentacles. It's not going to be in what you're studying, but it may still be like in the healthcare setting. You're still going to make a decent amount of money though. Three of Wands, you're going to move up too. So let's say, and I'm just using this for an example because I don't know what you're going to school for. You're going for nursing, but I don't know if it's like RN or LPN or whatever. Let's say you start off as a receptionist and then you get your degree and then you start doing nursing. You had that opportunity at this job. Okay, you have the opportunity to start in something that you wouldn't do and then move up. And I think that, again, Nine of Pentacles, it just keeps getting better. It's a better job that's abundant in its own right, meaning you do have the opportunity to do that, where you could have been at a job before that didn't give you that opportunity or didn't feel like it would. Your second question: what's new in love? What new is coming towards Sarah in love? What new is coming towards Sarah in love? Is there anything new coming towards Sarah in love? Yes, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Something that's moving slower though. Okay, so it's not any rush, or at least you shouldn't be rushing when this new thing comes in. I do feel like whatever this is going to make you really happy, but I don't think you're going to trust it. It could be because you're still hung up on something else. The Seven of Cups here means your mind isn't in one place. So when this person comes in, you could have your mind on, you know, other people, other situations. And this person may be like, all right, well, I'll take the back burner. They don't really have a problem with it because they are attracted to you. But with the Two of Swords here and Justice, I want you to make sure that you're doing the right thing. If you're willing to be in a relationship with this person, or if you do see a future with this person, then I need you to act like it. Being attentive is a big thing for this person, because when they feel like you like them, they kind of pull out all the stops. Not kind of, they pull out all the stops. This person may have money. They could be a tad bit older than you. They're of a darker complexion. They have really nice chocolate skin. That's how you'll know who this person is. I've seen them already. What's coming towards you? What's coming towards Sarah? What's coming towards Sarah? Spirit, please tell me what's coming towards Sarah. Energy for what's coming towards Sarah. Six of Swords. I heard a power move. You could have had a rough time recently with someone or people in general. You may just feel like you're not connecting with people right now. I'm almost getting a little bit of victim energy, but it could really be, you know, some bullshit going on with people connecting with you. Two of Pentacles, though, and a Page of Pentacles. Either there's a friend, a new friend who you're going to be connecting with, or someone who's been distant from you who comes back in, and this person and you have a really good conversation, but it seems like it's consistent. Like, you call this person every day, this person becomes your main person. Page of Wands. If this isn't someone old, then this is a brand new person who you just connect with out of the blue. This person is a part of your soul tribe. It's weird because you may feel like you knew this person. There's a familiarity. It could be why I'm saying that you knew this person already, even though you didn't. Where would you be meeting? Where would Sarah meet this new person at? Oh, you said who's coming towards you too. Who? So this may be a platonic situation, but let me just see. Where will Sarah meet this person at? Could be at work or at a job or at a job setting. It's a female. It's a female too. So I don't know if you meet this person at school or while you're working doing like I'm getting like an internship or something like that. You may not even be that type of person to want to be friendly with people, but I feel like this person seems like a good person. They are. Could be a Cancer. I have Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. If this is a man, they're hella feminine. Could be gay. I don't know. I don't know if they low-key gay and they trying to talk to you, or they high-key gay and they want to be your friend. But that's who's coming towards you. Chocolate, you say? I say chocolate. All right, so Alex, what was your other question? Jamik, you could type your question as well. If I compete in a pageant again, will it go well for me? If Alex competes in a pageant, will it go well for him? If Alex competes in a pageant, will it go well for him? Yes, you may win or you'll get some money from it. But why do I see you kind of holding yourself? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card. Who is this? You're going to have a hater. Wow. So you're destined to win. Okay, let's just put it there. You're destined for a win, and I do see it possibly happening for you. But there's going to be a very jealous or envious person, or people, could be three, who kind of try to rain on your parade, but you prevail. I think the message here is not to give too much energy to this. You know, don't focus too much on this. Don't let this make you insecure. I don't think you're going to be insecure, but you could wonder what they're saying. They may know people, or I don't know if it's like judges or something like that, and that could bother you too. Don't worry about it. I do feel like you're still chosen. It's something about what you wear, or how unique your outfits or something is, or how unique you are. That's how you prevail. All right? So good luck. And I don't think you should hold yourself back, because I see you holding yourself back. I don't know why, though. All right. So, Jamik. Energy for Jamik. You mentioned that I need to know about a grand finale at the end of the year. What is the grand finale? What is this grand finale happening for Jamik at the end of the year? It's a lot. Do the one that has the better payout. You're welcome, Alex. Let's see. Three of Swords. Something that you think isn't going to go your way in love that actually goes your way in love. Could even be with someone who you already separated with, or someone you haven't been talking to. You felt like this person wasn't going to come back around. They do. Magician is here. Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like this person comes back, or this person shows up better than you thought that they would, and you're shook. You're scared too. The Moon card is here. You're scared, but you're actually shook because you're like, wow, you really weren't what I expected you to be. Is this a new person? Is this a new person coming in for Jamik? Yeah. Six of Wands. I called the Six of Swords the Six of Wands. I must have felt that coming, the Hermit. You got to be willing to meet this person or to deal with someone new. Because why do I see you pushing this person away? It's like you're focused on your goals by the end of the year, or you're in your own solitude. You don't want to be bothered, but the Two of Cups is here. This person is going to want to bother you. They're going to want to be up under you. They could be a drinker, or they like to go out. They may like to party. They're going to want you to go with them, and you have to be open to it. Or if not, Four of Swords. Next year in love is going to be still as hell for you if you turn this down. This is your opportunity to have somebody. And I don't know if this person is already showing up in your life, or if they're coming by the end of the year. Okay? The Chariot is here, though. I definitely see you pushing through in life regardless. You're like, fuck it. If not, I'm just going to keep working. Somebody said something else? Who's Joanna? Joanna? Joanna, please type your questions, boo. Sure, Lisette. I'ma just keep working. Fuck it. Lisette, make sure you send it to the right way. And Joanna, type your question. Joanna, you have two questions. I'm sorry. Type both. Got it. Is Gabby a true friend to Lisette? Is Gabby a true friend to Lisette? Can she trust her? Can Lisette trust Gabby? Is Gabby a true friend? Is Gabby a true friend, Spirit, to Lisette? No. Oh. You felt that? What's Gabby's sign? She's not who you think you are. And she doesn't care about you the way you think. She tells your business. She tells your business, possibly to her other friends. Her other friends catch on that she's not a good friend based off of how she talks about you. I hate shit like that. Joanna, where are you? I'm sorry, LaJana. I was saying it wrong the whole time. LaJana. LaJana. Is that right? LaJana? That's how you say it? I'm gonna just say Miss Jackson. Yeah, Lisette. It's very hard to have friends. I don't know if it's as a Gemini or just Lawana. Thank you. It's very hard to have friends. I don't know if it's just as a Gemini or as a woman at this point. Because I feel like women aren't the same. They're very jealous, very catty now. Very low vibrational. The men drag them down in the mud and they go right with them. And I don't think their energy ever really builds back up. They become insecure and they become bad people. Do they heal? Yes. Can they become better people? Yes. Are they usually, when they're clinging to another human just to feel satisfied again, which usually is a female after the male dogs them? No, they're in healing. They need to talk to a psychologist, but you become their psychologist. Okay, you become their psychologist, but they don't want to hear what you have to say. And when you say things to them, you trigger the fuck out of them because they're not healed. And they don't look at you like a doctor, although they want you to fix them. So, Lawana, you said, I'm an agency nurse, the only black one. How do I handle the sabotage or the fight for hours? It's exhausting. It's exhausting. I just got finished telling my friend, don't even go into nursing. Don't even go into nursing because, not to be racist or biased or come off that way. There's a lot of foreigners that love to be nurses, and they kind of click in with each other. And when you aren't one of them, it's hard. Let's see. What do you at? You said no. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. So what are you asking me? I want to make sure that I have it right. I have a hard time handling money. So you're getting the hours. Or I'm saying your name wrong. What did you say no to? Spirit, please tell me. I am an agency nurse, the only black one. How do I handle the sabotage or fight for hours? Spirit, please tell me. How can Lawana make the situation at work benefit her? How can she work through the sabotage and hours? Five of Pentacles is here. Then you have to speak up. You have to say something about it. If you feel like you're being treated unfairly, or if you feel like there's something going on at your job, you need to tell. Who would she tell? Who does she need to speak up to? Your boss could be a male, but your boss or someone who's over you, about your concerns or things that are on your mind. I do feel like the only thing is, whoever this person is, they're the type of person to bring everybody together, so you would have to confront them and tell them how you feel. The Star card is here, though, and the Nine of Swords. It would have helped the situation, but I feel like you would still be worried about it. This situation is going to give you anxiety either way. But I also feel like you're also moving in a new direction. I don't know if you're leveling up, going to a different area at this job, or completely leaving this job to go somewhere else. Ace of Pentacles. I think you're leaving this job. It looks like there's a level up in finances coming your way. Could be around December or January. Three of Swords is here. Yeah. It just seems like even after the conversation, or even after you reaching out, it doesn't get to where you want it to get. It gets a little bit better, but it's still a little discouraging. And that's probably why you start looking for another job if you haven't already. Okay? What's your second question, Lawana? Lisette, you said, is Jessica a true friend? Is Jessica a true friend to Lisette? Is Jessica a true friend to Lisette? Is Jessica a true friend to Lisette? Oh. Maybe? What do you mean by maybe, Spirit? Four of Wands. She's loyal. She does really care about you. Ooh, 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 ooh. But there's something going on here. Let's see. I gotta use my other deck because this one fell when we started talking about her really caring about you. Spirit, please tell me. What is the but in regards to Jessica and Lisette? What is the but? There's something off about this friendship. 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and a 5 of... Oh, she's in competition with you. This is that weird shit that I be talking about. So she loves you, she's loyal to you, but there's some hidden competition. Wanting to make sure that even though you may be okay, she's a little bit better than you, or at least on your level. She could be triggered by your success sometimes, or you can notice that she copies things that you like to do, or she copies things that you do because she admires you. But at the same time, with the 3 of Swords here, she can't get it right. If she can't copy you, if she can't get that job like you got it, and she can't get that coach you got, that car you drive, that man like you got your man, she's going to be a hater. A low-key hater, though. I don't see her like talking about you behind your back or anything. It's how she feels about you. That's why when I said she loves you, my cards fell. She loves you to the point where she admires you, but she also wants to be you or be like you. And we all know that one person cannot be exactly like the other. That hurts her feelings. That hurts her feelings, okay? And you may notice that or not. I feel like you're asking these questions about people because you do notice it. All right? Luana, you still didn't type your second question, boo. All right, so this is the last call for alcohol, guys. You did? Where is it? You said, I have a hard time handling money. I make enough. Where's the question? I got one question that says, I'm an agency nurse. I answered that one. Where's the second one at? Is it before that one? You retracted one. And then there's only one up here about how do you handle the sabotage and the fight for new hours. So you only got one question here. What's wrong that you can't handle money? Okay, gotcha. Why can't Lisette handle her money? What's going on with Lisette's finances? Jay, you can type your question. What's going on with Lisette's money? Three of Swords. You spending on shit you don't need. I'm sorry, Luana. I'm gonna just say Miss Jackson. It seems like you spending on things that you don't need. Not Lisette. I said Lisette. Why do I keep doing that? It's time for me to get off of here. Hold on. Let me pick a different deck. Let me pick a different deck. Alright. Miss Jackson. Let's see. Why does Miss Jackson have a problem with her spending? Well, with her money. What's going on with Miss Jackson's finances? Why can't Miss Jackson keep up with her finances? Why does her money get depleted? Seven of Swords. I'm still getting the same message. You spend too much money on the shit that you think you need, or you may be an impulsive shopper. I also feel like you have to be careful when it comes to your savings, because you can have the ability to save, but it almost seems like on those days where you're expecting more money, you may spend more. You got to be vigilant when it comes to your spending. Only buy what you need right now if you're looking to see a little extra in your account. Because although you feel like you're making enough, I feel like you're kind of cutting it very close with just living paycheck to paycheck in a way, based off of how you like to keep up with yourself. So let's just say you do make $10,000 a month. Your rent could be $5,000. You have that extra $5,000 in and extra or access. You are spending it on clothes, hair, your car, whatever, just knickknacks. Page of Pentacles, you have to reduce your spending. A Five of Wands, there's a bit of an issue with that. It could be a car or it could be just your habits. All right. So I don't know about you, but in my bank app, it tells me what I spend the most money on. What you're spending the most money on, besides, the bills and things like that, that's where you want to be careful to cut down on. I also feel like you need to put at least $100 or $200 aside for savings, and don't touch it. Whatever you got to do not to touch it is how you're going to move yourself forward. I feel like you have to be very vigilant about your spending, because with the Queen of Pentacles, you are making a decent amount of money, but with the Temperance here, it's what you're doing with it. Hangman, I think you don't even realize that you're doing it. Check and see what you're spending most of your access money on. Okay? I hope that helps. Jay, you're the last person. I'm not accepting any more questions, guys. I have to cook dinner. Is Dante finally done with me? I need my other deck for that. Hold, please. Or do I? I do. Shit, I gotta pick these up. Hold on. Okay. Is Dante finally done with Jay? Is Dante finally done with Jay? Is Dante finally done with Jay? No? Y'all are just not talking right now? He's going to come back around, or you guys will reconnect. But I don't know if it's going to really go anywhere. Why? He loves the attention that you give him, or he loves that you love him. There's a but. But the Moon card is here. He keeps things from you. And I think that he's starting to change in regards to who you used to know and who he's becoming now. You guys may get back in a relationship, but there's some secrets there. All right, Jay? All right, you guys. See you next week.